Alright, this is Michael coming at you from Central Florida. And being as everybody's told to keep your ass in the house, you dirty motherfuckers. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, about time to get on your gardening tip. Winter has passed. Right now is the perfect time to get out here, throw some dirt, something black, into a pile. If you can get your hands on cow shit, they give away cow shit on Craigslist. Go out there with a shovel, a tarp, and a truck, or some balls. You're gonna need balls to do this stuff too, folks. All right. 3, if you get your hands on some compost, I got about 7 years of leaves over there. So I'm gonna dig up that top layer of leaves, get them out of the way, and then I'm gonna grab all that good stuff under there. That's all compost, folks. It's great for the garden, baby. Nature is a beautiful thing, and I don't know that much about it. I just know that that's compost over there. So I'm gonna throw that in there. And if you know a redneck, or you are a redneck, or you just burn shit anyways and you ain't a redneck, this here fire pit over here is full of years of ashes, and you want to throw your fire pit ashes in there too. Reason for that is it only takes 3 minerals to grow, food. But the more minerals, the better. And these trees, over 30 years of absorbing minerals and shit through the soils, these trees got like over 80 minerals in them. If you look into this shit, I don't know that much about it, so I'm not going to tell you any more than that. I'm just going to tell you it's real. Check it out, folks. And you throw that shit in your garden, and boy, let me tell you, you ever notice how a forest fire burns down and then the trees are back in like 7 years? Because that fire pit ash, man, is just full of good stuff. And you throw that on your garden. So right now it looked like chaos, but I assure you, we're about to boom. So I'll let y'all know on part 2. Again, I already have lettuce growing. We got grape tomatoes growing. We got a jalapeno plant there. We got a pepper plant there. We got more grape tomatoes. I either got a whole bunch of damn little babies growing. It's either peppers or grape tomatoes. Can't have enough grape tomatoes, folks. They're good. Got lettuce on deck. I could probably survive off this garden for 3 days. So it's not that much right now, but right now is the perfect time to start planting. And especially if we don't know what's going on with this coronavirus crap, it's going to be a good thing to go ahead and be able to grow your own food, if you know what I'm saying. So this is part 1. I'm going to release part 2 when I'm done. Y'all see what it's looking like, and then I'm going to plant the seeds, show you step by step. This shit ain't hard, folks. Ancestors been doing this for 1,000 years. Everybody want to do the Martha Stewart shit. And I want a planter and put it in pots. Look, I've had these are grapefruit trees. Now, ain't much of a tree, right? I've had those in there for like 6 months. So you can grow your shit in pots if you want, but just trust, you're going to lose all your minerals, you're going to lose all your good stuff, because it's just going to wash out, and it's only going to have that little bit of dirt to suck energy from. Suck the minerals it needs and food it needs and whatnot. So you want to throw it in the dirt, folks. And so you got dirt out back. Alright, cool. Make sure you get a lot of sun there, or at least adequate sun. Make sure whatever you're planting is going to want that much sun. And then, yeah, go ahead and throw some dirt, some compost, and some cow shit, some horse shit. And people give it away all day, folks. Somebody with a bunch of horses, you ask them if you can have their horse shit. And I'm pretty sure they're not going to mind you going out there picking up their shit for them. That's pretty sweet. Somebody just came and picked up my horse shit for free. That's awesome. So I'm going to throw all this old potting stuff from last year in there. That stuff right there, well, whatever's, yeah, whatever don't already have life in it, we're going to throw right in there. We're going to make us a goulash. And then we're going to throw some seeds in these little planter things here. And once them things get about 2 weeks old, bam, throwing them right on there. Tarp is your friend, folks. Tarp blocks the #1 weed feed. The #1 thing that feeds weeds in your yard is sunlight. And again, a lot of you know this already, and I apologize. This video probably isn't for you, as I'm a beginner and I'm just teaching people who want to get into it. Especially you at home, you're going crazy, you ain't got nothing to do. This is it right here, folks. Get on your gardening tip, man. I don't care if you live in an apartment. Get some fucking plant hangers. You know what I mean? It don't take much. Again, yes, I did say, okay, pots, plants, bad. But if you ain't got a yard, pots the only options. Go pots. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You can do your strawberries. You can do whatever the hell is growing right now. You know what I mean? What I do is I go to Home Depot. They got the seed aisle. And you go, ooh, I like that. I like lettuce. Okay, boom. Turn around. When do I plant this? Okay. Is this time? Plant it. If it's not this time, you know, don't plant it. You know, buy it later or buy it now and hold on to it for later. So you can literally get all the information you need right there on the back of the seeds. Just go to Home Depot, boop. Okay, cucumbers. Okay, you got to plant cucumbers this month to this month, and I'm in this region. Shows everything on the back, folks. If you have a second grade education, you can grow food. Probably a first grade education. Probably be a kindergartner and grow food. It's really not that hard, folks. You just got to water the shit. And everybody wants to pesticide their stuff. And this is the secret, folks. Just grow more. If you want 5 pepper plants, grow 10. That way, if your bugs do kill 5 of them, you still got 5. You know what I mean? So instead of poisoning your own food, this pesticide shit ain't good for us, man. So it's a good idea. It's easy to grow, man. I'm telling you, I neglected these for months. I think I've watered them twice in the last 2 months, and it has not rained here in Florida in a month. As any Floridian you know, man, it has not rained in a minute. And dude, it just grows. Once you put it in the dirt, you establish it for 3 months. This shit will just grow, folks. It doesn't take much to do it, man. It is not hard, I promise you. So, just an idea. Get your ass out there and grow something, man. Do what your ancestors do, even if it's, you know, just an hour a week and get your mind off of everything. Get out there, do some mindless activity, gardening. You know what I mean? You're gonna battle weeds, and that's another thing about gardening. It's not a hobby. It's an attitude. And I didn't read a whole lot of things in a book, but that's one thing I did read out of a book, is gardening is an attitude. And I'm fully behind that message, because it's true. I mean, you can't do this shit as a hobby, folks. This is not a hobby. This is something you got to roll up the sleeves, get out there, and say, you got to get out, buddy. You know, you got to evict these weeds, or else they're going to take over. I'm telling you, all that shit on the left, it's all weeds. And that's why your tarp's nice. Now, I got plenty of tarp. I cut through some on that, but I'm done. So, luckily, most of my soil's in here anyways. So we're just going to pluck, 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 pluck. Bang, bang. I'm telling you, in an hour, folks, if you're half-assing it, you can get a garden going. You know what I mean? You spend another hour half-assing it, shit, your garden's going to look nice. If you just do an hour not half-ass, your garden's going to look great. So, just heads up. It don't take much to do it, folks. It's literally the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. It just takes time, and it takes a little bit to get dirty. You know what I mean? Get out there like the ancestors used to do it, boy. You got to grab that weed and just, you know what I mean? So, just an idea, folks. Y'all do what you want. Love y'all. Wish y'all nothing but peace, love, prosperity. It's just not a bad thing to know how to do, man. Really ain't.